His name became a symbol of power. His ambition reshaped a republic. His death ignited an empire. This is the life of Julius Caesar, the man who changed Rome forever. Julius Caesar was born in 100 BC, into a noble but not wealthy family, a boy with a famous name and a dangerous destiny. At 16, his father dies. Soon after, the dictator Sulla demands that Caesar leave his wife. Caesar refuses. For this one act of defiance, the young Caesar becomes a target, hunted, forced into hiding. But a man who survives death early grows unbreakable. This would be his first battle. When Sulla dies, Caesar returns to Rome. He studies law, masters rhetoric, and becomes one of Rome's sharpest minds. He rises through positions: quaestor, aedile, praetor, each step carefully calculated. Caesar understood Rome's greatest truth. Power belonged not to the strongest, but to the smartest. Then comes an alliance that shakes the Republic, the first triumvirate: Caesar, Pompey, and Crassus. Together, they control Rome. Caesar becomes consul and then governor of Gaul. In Gaul, Caesar transforms from politician to legend. For 8 years, he leads brutal campaigns against tribes, rebels, kings, entire nations. He never loses. His strategies become the foundation of military genius. He writes his victories in the Gallic Wars, immortalizing his brilliance. Then he utters the most famous words in military history: Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. But his success creates fear in Rome. 49 BC. The Senate orders Caesar to dismiss his army. If he obeys, he dies. At the Rubicon River, a boundary no general may cross with an army, Caesar pauses. Then steps forward. The die is cast. Civil war begins. Caesar defeats Pompey's forces. Pompey flees to Egypt, only to be murdered. In Egypt, Caesar meets Cleopatra. Their alliance becomes legendary, political, powerful, and transformative. Two rulers shaping two worlds. Rome welcomes Caesar as a hero. He becomes dictator for life. But instead of ruling with cruelty, he reforms Rome, reduces debt, expands citizenship, reforms the calendar into the Julian calendar, strengthens government systems. To the poor, he was a savior. To the Senate, a threat. Because Rome feared one thing more than anything: a king. March 15th, 44 BC. The Ides of March. Caesar enters the Senate. He sees familiar faces: friends, allies, Brutus. Then the first stab. Then another. And another. The dictator of Rome falls beneath 23 blows at the feet of Pompey's statue. His alleged final words: "Et tu, brute, even you." Caesar's death plunges Rome into chaos, but from the ashes rises his adopted son, Octavian, who becomes Augustus, Rome's first emperor. The Republic ends. The empire begins. And the name Caesar becomes a title for kings for 1,000 years: Czar, Kaiser, Caesar. No man in history changed Rome more completely. None left a legacy so vast. Julius Caesar was not born extraordinary. He became extraordinary through courage, ambition, and unshakable will. This was the life and legend of Julius Caesar. This is History Genius Hub, where the past breathes.